Sara Pascoe's podcast is a great source of inspiration and entertainment. It features topics ranging from politics and feminism to relationships and comedy. Her guests include some of the world's top comedians and public figures. The chat between Sara and her guests often offers insight on a range of topics. In each episode, they discuss issues that affect us all and provide thought-provoking perspectives. Sara's brilliant humor engages listeners from the start. She provides laughs and an enjoyable experience with every episode. Many topics are off-limits in society, but Sara tackles them in her podcast. She provides much-needed insight that can help us develop meaningful, respectful conversations with one another. Sara does not shy away from controversial topics. Her podcast encourages debate and critical thinking. Sara is extremely knowledgeable and passionate about the topics of discussion. She provides valid opinions and humorous comments throughout. The show often sparks important conversations and helps us to challenge our own perspectives. Sara's guests provide an insightful experience with each episode. Sara's podcast reflects her witty and honest insight on the issues in our world today. She brings important topics to the forefront and gives us a healthy dose of laughter. Not only are the conversations educational and engaging, but they are also tremendously fun. The topics explored on each episode often reflect a range of interests and backgrounds. This makes the podcast enjoyable for a variety of audiences. Although the primary focus is primarily on entertainment, Sara often dives into meaningful topics that are relevant to today's society. Not only does Sara provide laughs and insight through her podcast, but she also shares some of her personal stories that can really help put life into perspective. From in-depth conversations to light-hearted debates, Sara's podcast gives us the tools to make informed decisions and take a stand for what we believe in. The content on the podcast offers an important glimpse into the way modern life can be experienced. Sara Pascoe's podcast offers fresh insights and ideas that can help us to see the world in a new perspective. She goes beyond current issues and provides us with meaningful advice and thought-provoking conversations. The conversations on this podcast allow Sara to share her decisions, thoughts, and experiences with her audience. Whether you're looking for an educational and engaging podcast or just some laughs, Sara's podcast has it all. Listening to her podcast is a great way to start the day. You'll often find yourself laughing and learning simultaneously. She fully engages with her guests, making them feel at ease and creating a comfortable atmosphere. The questions that Sara poses are unique and her humorous attitude creates a pleasant listening experience. The conversations provide insight into a range of issues, from feminism to relationships. The podcast touches upon interesting topics and offers a different perspective on modern life. Sara does not shy away from uncomfortable conversations and often brings up important topics that are often overlooked.